Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we are at Davis's to have a look at this Doral Montichello. So she's out of the water, which is great because it gives us a chance to have a look underneath. So she's obviously on a duoprop Mercruiser Bravo leg, pretty standard stuff. A couple of trim tabs, one here, one over the other side. And she has the benefit, this one, of the extended bathing platform. So if I pop back up top, you can see, and we'll have a look in a minute on board, but there's a very large bathing platform there. The conventional bathing platform stops with the moulding of the boat here, and then you can see this entire section here is then bolted and moulded onto the back of the boat, supported with these frames, and it just gives you a lot of party platform. Let's climb on board and have a look. So we're going to go up the bathing ladder. Pretty straightforward. And when we're on board, I'll show you what I mean, because you can extend this platform even further. So there you go, that's the bathing platform. But this aft seat section here, you can slide it forwards, so it goes all the way forward. So this entire area is bathing platform. A couple of decent sized lockers under the back here, one there, one over that side, and that gives you access to this decent sized cockpit area. Now you can see over here, if I go on board, there's a cushion that fits in there. So if you want maximum lounging area, if you like, maximum cockpit space, you can put the seat cushion in there and you've got all this cockpit space here. If you want more bathing platform, take that cushion out, lift the catch, slide the seat forward, and then you will get more bathing platform. Like so. So like all American boats, well, not all American boats, that's a lie, but like a lot of American boats, no side deck, little tow rail, so you can shimmy up the side if you're nimble. There are handle rails up both sides, but generally speaking they've done that to maximise the cockpit space. So as you can see, she's a beamy boat, and with these clever systems it does give you the ability to choose whether you want cockpit space or water sports space. So we're going to enter through this little door on the side here, pretty straightforward. Through here, so she's got synthetic teak flooring. There is a leg that sits in here, so you put a table into here, I'm guessing, but I suspect there's cushions as well, which when we have a look around we'll find cushions that will infill and make this entire area here a sun lounging area. Usual chaise lounge on the port side, a little window in here, so this is quite nice. So this little window gives you access to the under cockpit cabin, so you can get ventilation and a bit of extra illumination. The other thing which is quite neat is there's a quick access hatch to the engines. So if you want to just do a sort of daily visual check before you go out, you can pop that open, and in there you've got access to your engine bay. But we'll have a full look at the engine bay at the end of the tour. It's just nice not have to sort of fold everything out the way to get the engine up. Storage bin in here, like so, pretty well full. And double helm seat. The skipper gets the benefit of pop-up bolster, but it's genuinely capable for two people to sit down there. Conventional throttle with the leg trim adjuster on the side there. And down here we have VHF radio, bow thrusters, a couple of extra warning switches, 12-volt socket in there, number of trips across the bottom here, engine switch, ignition switches, there's a Lawrence GPS system in there, controller for the Clarion stereo, array of switches, engine gauges across here, and looks like someone's fitted a fairly recent hybrid touch Raymarine in there. Full cockpit covers and canopy, as you can see. See, I think which is quite nice actually, the whole floor, apart from the one step in, is single level, so there's no stepping up and down, obviously, except for the drop down into the fore cabin. And also, if you want to go forward, because there's no side decks, it's very straightforward with a lot of these boats. A couple of steps up takes you through the forward window, that folds out. This panel section here zips out, and you can head your way forward. Sort of mini chart table over here. So let's take a look down below. So one step in takes you down here, and that takes you into the fore cabin area. Galley on the port side, heads on the starboard side. Let's go and have a look. So once you're in here, very straightforward layout for these style of American boats. This big table here drops down and gives you with infill cushions, gives you a nice double berth. Really good illumination through these moulded deck lights, one on each side, and the same with the port lights on both sides, just under the TV there. Nice flat screen TV mounted here. There's storage under all of these seat cushions as well. There's a little sort of full-size hanging wardrobe in there. Your Fusion stereo system controller is in there. What's that? Oh, carbon monoxide filter alarm. A bit of recessed storage at the front there, and then storage running all the way down behind here both sides. Pop over to the galley. That's a very conventional layout for this type of boat. Little storage bin down there, conventional fridge, stainless sink with mixer tap, microwave oven, bit of storage above. So Webasto warmer heating system there, a couple of 240 volt power outlets, and behind this door here we have all of the 12 volt or 240 volt and DC. So 240 at the top by the look of things, and 12 volt at the bottom. There's another deck light up here which is really good. It just throws a load of illumination down here and through or behind the curtain here, so for extra privacy you can draw that curtain across, and then you've got another double berth that sleeps in under here. It is, as we can see when we go down, full of all the additional cockpit cushions and tables. But what you can see is that window that we looked at from from outside. Again, ventilation here as well. Got shown illumination, some storage up here. As I say, all the cushions from outside. But I can't know where you can see, but that goes all the way back. And then right at the very back, there's a couple of large storage lockers as well. So that gives you effectively your second cabin. And then just back up here for a sec, and in here we have the heads. And again, pretty straightforward, what you would expect. Electric action loo, not pump, not manual pump, which is quite nice. There's a little switch over here, towel rail, mirror here, which I'm guessing, looking at it, has a bit of storage behind it. And I'm also going to guess here that hidden behind this little compartment, there you go, is access to the back of the dashboard. That is really nice. Normally you have to sort of unscrew your dashboard and take everything apart. Bit of extra storage under here. This is also quite neat, look. Little flap for your loo roll. That thing over there, in case you're wondering, is a system that puts a little squirt of disinfectant into the pipes behind the loo to stop them getting too smelly. Opening window, which we really like. Nice moulded sink with a corian top. Second mirror here with a bit of extra storage in there as well. And as you've probably guessed by now, that pulls out and gives you a shower, and there's a shower curtain so you can close yourself off so the water doesn't run out the bottom of the door here. So there you go. Pretty straightforward. Conventional layout, as a lot of these American style boats are, but they do represent really good value for money. As I say, on a lovely day like today, you can sit at anchor, entertain your friends or entertain yourself. Yeah, just a really practical, well-designed boat. So let's have a look at the engine bay. Again, I'm going to, since I'm doing this all on my own, I'm going to do a little bit of trickery editing and open the engine hatch and catch up with you in a sec. There you go. So I've taken out the little corner seat here, which is really neat. It just unclips. That's then uncovered massive Clarion subwoofer and second heating ventilation vent. It's quite nice that you can heat the cockpit as well on a winter's evening. There's the inspection hatch we looked at earlier, so a quick lean down here will open that up nicely. It's on self-supporting gas strut, so it opens itself really widely, and you can see that inspection hatch. So this is a Mercruiser diesel, 4.2 litre. A lot of people say, oh, you know, Mercruiser, are they any good? Well, everyone knows Toyota's a pretty sturdy brand. So this 6-cylinder 4.2 litre diesel engine comes out of a Toyota Land Cruiser. So it should be pretty reliable. Toyota built a decent engine, let's be honest. So this is going to give you cruising speed of probably early 20s, 22 knots comfortably, and a top speed probably of around the 26 to 28 knots, I would guess. Please correct me if you know different. Over there you can see it's water tank, electrical switch box here. That little black box just in there is the Weber warm air heating system. Over this side here we have then got a couple of batteries. One will be domestic, one will be for starting the engine. You can see the water pump there. The stainless box there is the water heater. Fire extinguisher down here, and that chap down there with the brass handle on top, that's the fuel water separator. So yeah, oh, and that little red switch there is the battery isolator switch. So there you go, pretty standard. Let's just drop that big old hatch down. So that is a Doral Montichello 250. Very capable boat, lots of entertaining space. I say with that switchable seat makes it really good. So I hope you've enjoyed the tour. Please like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time round. Thank you very much for watching.